The county clerk's decision to stop performing wedding ceremonies is drawing media attention from across the world. Kern County is at the center of the fight over gay marriage in California. 17's Alex Valle is joining us in studio with just how much media attention this story has received. Alex?
Robin, from the Kuwait Times to the International Herald Tribune and television stations across the state, Kern County's gay marriage controversy is making headlines nationally and internationally. Some Kern County residents we spoke to say while they stand behind Ann Barnett's decision, they wish the auditor-controller would come out and talk about the issue publicly.
The Central Valley is saying I don't to performing same-sex.
All eyes are on County Clerk Ann Barnett.
In Kern County?
What?
They're saying, all right, then nobody can get married.
After she announced her office would stop performing weddings at the county building and stop appointing deputy commissioners to officiate ceremonies. From the International Herald Tribune to Fox News, the Christian Broadcast Network, the Kuwait Times, and the Chicago Tribune, people everywhere are learning of Barnett's firm stance on the gay marriage debate going on in Kern County.
I don't think it gives our county a bad name. If it does, I think perhaps people don't understand the stand that the county clerk has taken.
For more than a week, 17 News has tried reaching Ann Barnett to talk about her decision to halt all wedding ceremonies at the clerk's office after the state Supreme Court declared same-sex marriage legal in California. But Barnett's office continues to refuse to answer questions about the issue. We can find out when Ms. Barnett will be ready to comment or when we can ask her a few questions.
No, I have no additional comment.
It was time for her to step up to the plate to answer questions after she put her press release out. A public official has to be accessible by the public.
Supervisor Don Maven says the way County Clerk Ann Barnett has handled this issue reflects poorly on Kern County.
Making a blanket decision and then not talking to anybody is, I think, the wrong approach.
Some people who have been following the story tell us they support Barnett's decision, but want her to come out and tell people what she believes and why.
It would be better for everyone concerned and for Kern County's image in general if people would just explain why they believe what they believe and why they act the way they act.
I think she should talk about it, and I think she should be public, and I think she should have gone to the meeting because she is making a stand and she needs to address it.
Ann Barnett is not the only county official to stop all wedding ceremonies. Butte County in Northern California is also now citing budget and staffing constraints as a reason for no longer offering civil wedding ceremonies.
All right, Alex, thank you. So what do you think? Let's check in with 17's Tammy Melchak now for tonight's interactive question.
Well, every day it seems there's a new twist in the ongoing debate over gay marriage in Kern County. Now, as you heard, some people think it puts us in a bad light, while others say it's no big deal. Tonight, we want to know what you think. We're asking, is all the publicity over Kern County and same-sex marriage good or bad for Kern County's image? Give us a call at 283-1800. Enter category 1000. Press 1 if you think it's good for Kern County's image, and 2 if you think it's bad. You can also vote on our website. And don't forget to let me know why you voted the way you did by leaving a voicemail at category 1017. You can also detail your thoughts by sending an email to poll@kget.com. I'll play back some of your calls and read some emails at the bottom of the hour when I update the numbers. While people everywhere are talking about the gay marriage debate in Kern County, County Clerk Ann Barnett still refuses to discuss her decision to stop performing marriage ceremonies altogether, and that has supporters and opponents wondering why. Tonight we have been asking, is all the publicity over Kern County and same-sex marriage good or bad for Kern County's image? Here's how more than 200 of you are voting so far tonight. 75% of you say it makes Kern County look good, while 25% of you say it makes us look bad. Take a listen to some voicemails.
You know, it wouldn't do any good for her to talk about it. It would just start World War III. Nobody would listen to her. I mean, a lot of people would, but there's a lot that wouldn't. Yes, I don't think that it's going to give Kern County a good or bad impression, and I think people should leave Ann Barnett alone. If this is her decision to make, I feel that it's the right decision, and she should not have to justify anything that she says by going to the media.
I'm certainly not upset that they've told about that Bakersfield is not going to have gay marriages. I'm proud of it, and I can't see that it would hurt Bakersfield at all. I think it'll build it up.
I think what Ann Barnett has done by not letting the gays get married and cutting off all marriage licenses has definitely made Kern County the laughingstock of our nation.
And here's an email that came in from Royce Nickerson in McFarland. He says, I believe that the Kern County clerk is doing the right and moral thing. I think that it is a good thing for Kern County to be known as one of the counties in the country to uphold God's word. Here now the final results from tonight's 17 feedback. Earlier we asked, is all the publicity over Kern County and same-sex marriage good or bad for Kern County's image? With nearly 600 of you voting tonight, 69% of you say the publicity is good for the county's image, while 31% of you believe it's bad for our image. Thank you for taking part in tonight's poll.
Well, Kern County is not alone. Less than a week before gay marriage is allowed in the state, and another county has announced it will cease conducting civil marriages. The Butte County clerk is blaming budget constraints, while critics are calling the move discrimination against same-sex couples. However, the clerk says she made the call long before the state Supreme Court made its decision. Marriage licenses will still be available in Oroville, where only about 200 couples marry a year. But other county clerks aren't cutting back. They're adding, and doing so by bringing on volunteers from other departments. Dozens of city workers in San Francisco County are being trained to help handle the crush of same-sex weddings starting next week. Hundreds have signed on to help in San Francisco County, where a rush of couples will marry next Tuesday, as many as 130.
I found this to be an historical event that I want to be part of. Even though I don't have a significant other, I can't imagine volunteering in a more joyful occasion.
They'll be working from 8 in the morning until 7:30 at night for 2 weeks, as marriages have already been booked that far in advance. That's triple the number San Francisco County normally does. The county's training workers say they could not do the number of couples expected next week without those volunteers.
In less than 1 week, gay marriages in Kern County in California can begin, and that brings up numerous legal questions, such as whether gay and lesbian couples can adopt children in Kern County. 29 Eyewitness News reporter Jose Gaspar has looked into the issue. Jose, what did you find out?
Well, John, after speaking with county officials, I found out that gay and lesbian married couples will be able to adopt children right here in Kern County. Federal law gives same-sex couples the right to adopt. County officials say there are thousands of children in Kern County who are in need of adoptive parents. Now that gay marriage in California will be legal as of next week, same-sex couples will be able to adopt children through the Kern County Department of Human Services. The issue of gay couples adopting children may potentially be another politically charged issue for the county, as many local residents object to gay marriages. But the County Department of Human Services says adoptions are governed by federal law, which allows gay couples to adopt children.
It's how we've done business already. We're very careful to follow the laws specifically that govern what we do. And because the law tells us that a gay couple, a lesbian couple, can be just as good of a parent as a heterosexual couple, we've done those adoptions, and they've been very successful.
As long as a gay married couple meets all of the requirements, such as passing a background check, Parnell says there should be no problem in adopting a child. Kurt?
Thanks, Jose. Same-sex couples can get marriage licenses starting next Tuesday. While the county will not perform any more weddings, ceremonies will be performed outside the clerk's office that day. In fact, so many ceremonies are expected across the state that a new study suggests same-sex weddings will bring in a much-needed boost to California's economy. The UCLA School of Law releasing a paper this week saying gay weddings will bring nearly $700 million to the state's wedding industry and could bring as much as $65 million in new revenue to the state budget over the next 3 years. It's not just for same-sex couples in California that will get married. The study expects nearly 70,000 same-sex couples from other states to come to California to exchange vows.